Understanding the power of the present moment is the foundational pillar to any meaningful journey towards self-actualization and manifestation. The present moment is where we truly live, where we encounter our true selves without the distortions of past reminiscences or future anticipations. It's here, in the present, that we find our lives unfolding, not in the foggy echoes of the past or in the uncertain haze of tomorrow. Imagine the present as a crossroad where the paths of past and future meet. This meeting point is where we must root our existence. The past has shaped us, yes, and the future beckons to us with its infinite possibilities, but it's the present that holds the capacity for transformation and creation. Our task is to find a balance between learning from the past, dreaming of the future, and living in the present. So, how do we harness the power of the present? The key lies in the practice of mindfulness and contentment. It means being fully aware of each breath we take, each thought that arises, each sensation that passes through us. It's about anchoring ourselves in the now, in the reality that presents itself to us in each moment. And in this anchoring, we find contentment, not complacency, but a profound appreciation for what is, even as we yearn for what could be. This is not about discarding our dreams or neglecting our goals for the future. On the contrary, embracing the present helps to crystallize these dreams, these goals. It's in the present that we find the seeds of our future, in our actions, in our thoughts, in our intentions. And when we water these seeds with our presence, our mindfulness, and our contentment, they have the potential to grow into the dreams we seek to realize. However, it's vital that we approach these dreams not from a place of lack, not from a sense of incomplete self, but from a place of wholeness. When we are content in the present, we realize that our dreams and aspirations are not there to fill a void, but rather they are extensions of our wholeness. They do not define us. They are channels through which we express our completeness. Embracing the power of now is a journey, a consistent practice. It involves unlearning many ingrained patterns, letting go of the comfort of familiarity, and stepping into the uncertainty and yet absolute reality of the present. It's about acknowledging and accepting where we are while maintaining a dream of where we want to be. And in this balancing act, we discover a grand recipe for manifestation, one that begins with contentment in the present moment. The dreams we have for our future are powerful forces, crafting the invisible path we walk upon each day. Every individual harbors aspirations, dreams that represent an envisioned future, waiting patiently in the wings of possibility. These dreams can be as tangible as starting a family, writing a novel, or building a business, or they can be as intangible as seeking inner peace, emotional resilience, or spiritual growth. Regardless of their form, dreams are crucial to our evolution. They are like lighthouses guiding us through the vast sea of life. However, how we approach these dreams can dramatically alter our journey towards them. Instead of seeing our dreams as a source of fulfillment that lies in the future, it's essential to understand that they are expressions of the wholeness we already embody in the present. Embracing wholeness doesn't necessitate the abandonment of dreams. Quite the contrary, it enriches our dreams, making them more than mere destinations. When you realize that your dreams are extensions of your wholeness, they transform from being sources of potential satisfaction into vessels of self-expression. They no longer bear the burden of completing you, but rather, they become outlets to showcase your completeness, your wholeness, to the world. A dream, therefore, isn't a mission to find missing pieces, but a quest to express the totality of who we already are. When we approach dreams from this perspective, we're not impatiently waiting for future events to fill a void within us. Instead, we find joy in the pursuit itself because it's an expression of our inherent completeness. Each step towards our dreams, each moment of growth, each obstacle overcome becomes a testament to our inherent wholeness. But how do we maintain this wholeness while dreaming of the future? How do we dream without losing ourselves in the process? It begins with understanding that we are not defined by our dreams. Our dreams are projections of our inner self, but they aren't the self in itself. They are waves on the ocean, but we are the ocean itself, vast, deep, and complete. Our dreams add to the beauty and richness of our existence, but they do not constitute our existence. To dream while being firmly rooted in our wholeness requires us to detach our self-worth from our dreams. We need to love and accept ourselves independent of our dreams. It requires acknowledging that while our dreams contribute to our life's narrative, they are not the essence of our being. Our essence is already complete, already whole. Dreaming from a place of wholeness transforms the journey. It removes desperation, impatience, and feelings of inadequacy. Instead, it instills trust in the process, allows for joy in the journey, and fosters resilience. It's a dance between expressing our wholeness through our dreams and appreciating our inherent completeness irrespective of them. And in this dance, we find a beautiful balance, a harmony between being happy with ourselves in the present moment while maintaining a dream of our future. Wholeness is not merely an emotion or a fleeting state of mind. It's a deep-rooted state of being. It is an acceptance, an embrace of the self in all its totality. Wholeness is the understanding that you, in your current form, are enough. This concept might seem simple, but it is one of the most profound truths one can encounter on the journey of life. To understand the art of wholeness, we need to redefine our relationship with ourselves and the world around us. We must begin by recognizing our inherent worth, a worth that is not dependent on our achievements, our possessions, or the opinions of others. Our worth exists because we exist, and it remains constant regardless of our external circumstances. This feeling of wholeness is not just powerful, it's transformative. When we start from a place of wholeness, we approach life differently. We no longer seek validation or approval, neither do we feel the need to compete or compare. We understand that we are complete as we are, and from this completeness, we can create and manifest authentically. However, feeling whole does not imply that we become stagnant. In fact, it fuels growth. Wholeness is about acknowledging that we are a work in progress and that this process is beautiful in itself. We recognize that while we are whole, we can also evolve, learn, and grow. This allows us to approach life with curiosity rather than desperation, with excitement rather than fear. Embracing wholeness is a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. It requires courage to face our fears, our insecurities, and our vulnerabilities, and to see them as part of our completeness rather than signs of our deficiency. It's about loving and accepting ourselves in our totality, with our strengths and weaknesses, our triumphs and failures, our hopes and fears. Moreover, wholeness teaches us to embrace our contradictions. It makes us realize that we can be strong yet sensitive, confident yet humble, ambitious yet content. These are not conflicting qualities, but aspects of our complex, beautiful selves. Holiness allows us to be multifaceted, ever-evolving beings, not confined to rigid, singular definitions. Once we embrace our wholeness, our interactions with the world shift dramatically. We no longer seek to take from the world to fill our perceived voids. Instead, we seek to give, to express, to create. This shift leads us to a state of creation where we can manifest our dreams not from a place of lack, but from a place of abundance. In this state of creation, our desires and dreams align with our truest self. They become expressions of our wholeness rather than attempts to achieve it. And in this alignment, our dreams and desires have the power to materialize in ways that resonate with our being, in ways that feel harmonious and right. In essence, the art of wholeness is an art of self-love, self-expression, and self-transformation. It's about understanding and celebrating our inherent completeness, and using this as a launchpad to manifest our dreams. It's about realizing that the key to creating a life we desire lies within us, within our wholeness. A significant portion of human suffering can be traced back to a perceived sense of lack. We often operate from a place of not being enough or not having enough, a mindset that continually keeps us in a cycle of yearning and dissatisfaction. This perceived lack can manifest in various forms: material possessions, achievements, relationships, or even spiritual progress. Yet, upon closer introspection, this feeling of lack often reveals itself to be an illusion, a fabrication of our own minds. Understanding this illusion begins with a realization. Everything you need, you already possess. This might sound paradoxical, especially when you are consciously aware of the gaps you wish to fill in your life. Yet, this realization is less about denying your desires and more about acknowledging your inherent completeness. It's about realizing that while you might want more from life, you are not incomplete without those desires fulfilled. The illusion of lack often arises from external conditioning. Society, through various channels, convinces us that our value lies in what we have rather than who we are. We are sold narratives that equate success with accumulation and happiness with achievements. We start to believe that unless we attain certain benchmarks, we are not successful, not happy, not worthy. But this belief is part of the illusion. Our worthiness isn't dependent on external factors. It's inherent to our being. This shift in perspective, from a feeling of lack to a feeling of abundance, is liberating. It fosters a sense of gratitude, allowing us to appreciate what we already have rather than constantly yearning for more. It fosters contentment, enabling us to find joy in our current circumstances while striving for growth. Moreover, this shift doesn't stifle our ambition. Instead, it redefines it. Our ambitions and desires arise from a place of want, not lack, from a desire to express our wholeness rather than complete it. But breaking free from the illusion of lack is not an overnight process. It requires awareness, introspection, and a willingness to challenge long-held beliefs. It requires us to question our definitions of success, happiness, and fulfillment. It necessitates us to dig deeper into our desires, to understand if they stem from a sense of lack or a sense of wholeness. Every time we find ourselves feeling inadequate, we must question this belief. Is it really a reflection of our reality, or is it a manifestation of the illusion of lack? When we desire something, is it because we believe we are incomplete without it, or is it because we want to enrich our already complete existence? As we consistently engage in this process of questioning and understanding, we start to see through the illusion of lack. We begin to identify patterns that perpetuate this illusion and learn to disengage from them. We start operating from a place of abundance, from a realization of our wholeness. When we break free from the illusion of lack, we make space for manifestation. Our desires, stemming from our wholeness, align with the energy of abundance, allowing them to manifest in our reality. We cease to chase and start to attract, to magnetize what is in resonance with our true selves. In essence, breaking free from the illusion of lack is about reclaiming our power. It's about recognizing and celebrating our inherent completeness. It's about embracing abundance and welcoming manifestation. It's about realizing that we are, and have always been, whole. The idea of letting go might seem counterintuitive, especially when it comes to manifesting our dreams. After all, isn't the process of manifestation all about concentration, visualization, and persistence? While these elements do have their place in the process, the magic often unfolds when we step back and allow life to take its course, when we surrender and trust the universe. This is the effortless effort of letting go, a paradoxical concept that holds immense power in the art of manifestation. Letting go isn't about inaction or complacency. Rather, it's about releasing our desperate need to control the outcomes. It's about surrendering to the natural flow of life, trusting that the universe is in alignment with our deepest intentions. When we let go, we create space for the universe to manifest our dreams in its unique, often unpredictable ways. Picture this. You plant a seed in your garden. You water it. You ensure it receives adequate sunlight. And then you wait. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's sprouting. You trust the process. You know that the seed will grow in its own time, given the right conditions. The process of manifestation works similarly. You set your intentions, plant the seed. You take aligned actions, water and provide sunlight. And then you let go. You trust that your intentions will manifest when the time is right. However, letting go doesn't mean giving up. It's not about dismissing your dreams or stepping back from your actions. It's about releasing the anxiety, the desperation, and the impatience associated with the outcome. It's about staying committed to your dreams, taking necessary actions, but not being consumed by the how and when of the results. Letting go also implies freeing ourselves from rigid expectations. Often, we have a fixed idea of how our dreams should manifest. But life, in its infinite wisdom, might have a different plan, one that's far better than what we envisioned. By letting go of rigid expectations, we allow life to surprise us, to manifest our dreams in ways we might have never imagined. Letting go is also about embracing uncertainty. It's about finding comfort in not knowing, understanding that the mystery of life is what makes the journey exciting. Uncertainty is not a roadblock to manifestation. Rather, it's an indicator that infinite possibilities are at play. And in this field of infinite possibilities, our dreams have the space to manifest in the most beautiful ways. Furthermore, letting go involves trusting in a power greater than ourselves. Whether we call it the universe, life, God, or any other name, it's about acknowledging this greater power and trusting its wisdom. It's about understanding that this power is always working in our favor, even when circumstances seem otherwise. This trust becomes our anchor, allowing us to let go without feeling lost or anxious. In essence, letting go is an art, one that balances action with surrender, dreams with trust. It's about understanding that while we are co-creators of our reality, there's a greater force at play, one that aligns with our truest intentions when we let go and trust. It's in this effortless effort of letting go that we often find our dreams manifesting before our eyes. It's a simple, yet profound process, one that brings a smile on our face and a sense of wonder in our hearts. Manifestation is a marvel that transcends the boundaries of our ordinary experiences, a process that bridges our inner world of thoughts and feelings with the external world of experience. It is an art, a science, and a spiritual journey rolled into one. And at the heart of this process lies a simple, profound joy, the joy of seeing the invisible become visible, the intangible become tangible. This joy doesn't merely stem from the achievement of a desired outcome. It is a joy that permeates the entire process of manifestation, a joy that begins with the birth of a dream and continues long after its fruition. It is the joy of growth, of evolution, and of alignment with our true selves. The joy of manifestation begins with the inception of a dream. When a dream takes birth in our consciousness, it is an indication of our soul's yearning to express itself. It is an expression of our innate potential, eager to unfold. This moment of recognition fills us with joy, a joy that comes from realizing our capacity to dream, to aspire, and to create. As we nurture our dream, taking aligned actions and making conscious choices, we experience the joy of participation in our own creation process. We evolve, we learn, we stumble, we rise. All of these experiences enrich our journey, adding layers of depth to our joy. Each step forward, each obstacle overcome, becomes a testament to our resilience, our courage, and our unwavering commitment to our dreams. Then, there is the joy of surrender, the joy of letting go and trusting the universe. In this act of surrender, we find a profound peace and a surprising sense of liberation. We learn to find comfort in uncertainty, to appreciate the mystery of life. We realize that the process of manifestation is a dance between our actions and the divine flow of life, a dance that requires us to lead and follow in harmony. This realization brings a deep sense of joy, a joy that comes from understanding our place in the grand scheme of things. Finally, when our dreams manifest in reality, the joy we experience is beyond words. It is a joy that validates our journey, a joy that celebrates our growth. It is a joy that comes from witnessing the alignment of our inner world with our outer reality. But interestingly, this joy is not just about the dream realized. It's about the journey traversed, the person we've become in the process. However, the joy of manifestation doesn't end with the realization of a dream. It carries forward into our next dream, our next journey. It becomes a part of us, a source of inner strength and inspiration. We realize that the joy of manifestation is not a destination but a companion, one that accompanies us throughout our journey. I hope you enjoyed today's message. See you in the next video.